Hello children and welcome to the class of mathematics. I hope you all are doing absolutely fine and in good health and must be feeling very good by taking a short break from your studies. But it's now time for all of us to gear up for the preparation of our first semester examination. Before your first periodic test, we were discussing chapter number 13, surface areas and volumes, and today also we are going to continue with the same topic. We have done the lesson up to exercise 13.3 and solved all the sums from this exercise. So ideally speaking, we have to begin with exercise 13.4 today. But let me just tell you that this particular part of the lesson, that is exercise 13.4, which is based on frustum of a cone, is been deleted from our syllabus. So now this part is not there for your final examination. Along with this, we also have one more exercise, that is exercise 13.5, which is called as an optional exercise. And in this exercise, all the sums which are based on frustum will not be there for the exam. So children, please make a note of this from lesson number 13, surface areas and volumes. Frustum of a cone, this particular part is been deleted by CBSE board. So today we are going to discuss the solved example of this lesson, because all solved examples are also very important as far as the examination is concerned. So we are going to discuss some examples. I'm not going to take all those examples which are very important we will discuss, and the remaining examples will be for your homework. So this is example 2. Just have a look at this. The decorative block is made of two solids, a cube and a hemisphere. The base of the block is cube with edge 5 cm and the hemisphere fixed on the top has a diameter of 4.2 cm. Find the total surface area of the block, and we have been asked that we have to take the value of pi as 22/7. If you remember, I told you as you read the sum, you have to start drawing the figure for the sum, so that then solving the sum will be very easy. So a decorative block which is made up of two solids, a cube, so we've drawn a cube, and the hemisphere which is fixed on the top of this cube. We are given that the edge of the cube is 5 cm. So let's mark the edges like this. 5 cm is the measurement. Along with that, we are given that the diameter of the hemisphere is 4.2. So let's mark that diameter of the hemisphere as 4.2. We have to find the total surface area of the block. If you remember children, in exercise 13.1, we have solved the example like this, and I told you that when you have to find out the total surface area, you have to consider the area which is seen to you. So in this case, our formula would be total surface area of the block is equal to total surface area of the cube plus curved surface area of the hemisphere, and from this we have to subtract the area of base of the hemisphere. Understood? So let's solve one by one. Let's first find out total surface area of the cube, and you all are aware its formula is 6 into side square. We are given the side as 5 cm, so let's substitute the values. 6 into 5 square, that is 6 into 5 into 5. Multiply this and you will get the answer as 150 centimeter square. Alright, so this is total surface area of the cube. Let's now find out the curved surface area of the hemisphere. Now to find curved surface area of the hemisphere, we are given the diameter of hemisphere, which is 4.2 centimeter, and from this we can find out the radius of the hemisphere, which is equal to 2.1 centimeter, which is half of the diameter. Now our formula to find curved surface area of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Let us substitute the values. 2 into 22 upon 7 into 2.1 the whole square. So you can write that as 2 into 22 by 7 into 2.1 into 2.1. You can cancel this 7 and 2.1, so 0.3 here. And now if you multiply the remaining terms, the answer is 27.72 centimeters square. This is the curved surface area of the hemisphere. Let's now find out the base area of the hemisphere, and the base area of the hemisphere is equal to the area of the circle. And we know that area of the circle is given by the formula pi r square. Let us substitute the values. 22 upon 7 into 2.1 the whole square. So 22 upon 7 into 2.1 into 2.1. You can cancel out this 7 and 2.1. The remaining term, if you multiply, your answer is 13.86 centimeters square. So now you have calculated the areas. Let's put up all the values into the formula which we made. So the total surface area of the decorative block is equal to total surface area of cube plus curved surface area of hemisphere minus area of base of the hemisphere. So the values are 150 plus 27.72 minus 13.86. Solve this. So you get 177.72 minus 13.86. If you subtract, you get the answer as 163.86 centimeter square. And that is the total surface area of the decorative block. I hope you could recollect all the formulas, children, and solving the sums once the formula is recollected is not very difficult. So let's move to the next sum. Now this is example number 3, and this is also one of the very important examples. So let's have a look at that. A wooden toy rocket is in the shape of a cone which is mounted on a cylinder. The height of the entire rocket is 26 centimeter, while the height of the conical part is 6 centimeter. The base of the conical portion has a diameter of 5 centimeter, while the base diameter of the cylindrical portion is 3 centimeter. If the conical portion is to be painted orange and the cylindrical portion yellow, find the area of the rocket painted with each of these colors. Interesting sum. We are also instructed that we have to consider value of pi as 3.14. Alright, let's try making the diagram first. So it's a wooden toy rocket which is in the shape of a cone. So we'll have to draw the cone first, and this cone is mounted on a cylinder like this. We are given that the total height of the toy is 26 centimeters. So let's mark it like this. Also we are given that the height of the conical part is 6 centimeter. So the wooden toy rocket is made. Now the other specifications are the base of the conical portion. Now children, the base of the conical portion will be circular in shape like this. Okay, so this is the base of the conical portion and it has diameter of 5 centimeter. Then we are given that the base of the cylindrical portion, that will also be circular in shape like this. So this is the base of the cylindrical portion, and this cylindrical portion has a diameter of 3 centimeter like this. So now all the specifications which are given to us are done by us. Let's now find out how will we find the area of the rocket which is painted with the orange as well as the yellow color. So our formula will be the area to be painted orange. Now if you look at the figure, the orange part is the conical part. So what is that area? It is the curved surface area of the cone plus the base area of the cone, but from that you have to subtract the base area of the cylinder, because this conical part is mounted on the cylinder, so that much portion we have to subtract. So let's start finding the areas one by one. We are first finding the area which should be painted orange in color. Alright, so the curved surface area of the cone, which is given by the formula pi into r into L. Let's see what all is given to us. We are given the diameter of the conical portion as 5 centimeter. So we can find out radius. It is half of the diameter, which is 2.5 centimeter. We are also given the height of the conical part, that is 6 centimeter. But what we need L, that is the slant height, isn't it? So we need to find out L first. For that, our formula is L square is equal to h square plus r square. We have the value of h and r. Let's substitute that. 6 square plus 5 by 2 the whole square. Let's solve this. 6 square is 36 plus 25 upon 4. Let's do the cross multiplication. 36 into 4 plus 25 upon 4. You get 169 upon 4, that is L square. Alright, so L will be square root of 169 upon 4. Square root of 169 is 13, square root of 4 is 2. So you get the value of L as 13 upon 2. So 13 upon 2 is 6.5 centimeter. Let's substitute the values into the formula. Curved surface area of cone is pi RL. Substituting the values of pi and r and L, will have 3.14 into 2.5 into 6.5, and you have a huge calculation to do here. After the calculation, the value is 51.025 centimeter square. That is the curved surface area of the cone. Let's now find out the base area of the cone, and the base area of the cone is circular in shape. So base area of cone is equal to area of circle, which is pi into r square, but we are given the radius as 2.5 centimeter. Let's substitute the values. So 3.14 into 2.5 the whole square, 3.14 into 6.25, that is the square of 2.5, and again if you multiply, your answer is 19.625 centimeter square. This is the base area of the cone. Alright, now area to be painted yellow. Let's find out the area which we have to paint with yellow color, that's the cylindrical portion. So that will be the curved surface area of the cylinder plus the area of one bottom base of the cylinder. Alright, so let's find out curved surface area of cylinder, and for that the diameter of the cylinder is given to us as 3. From that we can find out the radius, which is 1.5 centimeter. We also need the height of the cylinder. Now see children, we are given the total height of the toy, that is 26. We are also given the height of the conical part, that is 6. So when you subtract this total height minus height of the cone, we will get height of the cylinder, and that is 26 minus 6, which is 20 centimeter. Now it's easy for us to find the curved surface area of the cylinder, which is 2 pi r h. Substitute the values. 2 into 3.14 into 1.5 into 20, and your answer is 188.4 centimeter square. Alright, so this is the curved surface area of the cylinder. We also need to find out area of one bottom base of the cylinder, and the base area of the cylinder is the area of a circle, that is pi r square. Let us substitute the values, and 3.14 into 1.5 the whole square, your answer is 7.065 centimeter square. So now we have the values with us. let's now find out area to be painted orange. That's the area of the conical part of the toy, that is curved surface area of the cone plus base area of the cone and minus base area of cylinder. You have to subtract from this. Substitute the values. Curved surface area of cone is 51.025. Base area of cone is 19.625 minus base area of cylinder is 7.0625. So if you solve this, you get 70.65 minus 7.0625. Subtract and your answer is 63.58 centimeter square. This is area to be painted orange in color. Now area to be painted yellow in color, our formula is curved surface area of cylinder plus area of one bottom base of the cylinder. Just now we have calculated this. 188.4 is the curved surface area of cylinder plus area of one bottom base of cylinder is 7.065. If you add this, your answer is 195.465 centimeter square. So area to be painted yellow is 195.465 centimeter square. Alright, so pretty lengthy sum but not very difficult to solve. If you go stepwise, it is easy for you to solve the sum. So that's it for today, dear children. I didn't solve example number 1 because I felt it's easy and you will be easily able to do it. So try this sum at home. See your textbook also. Remaining important sums we will see in the next video lesson. Till then, bye and take care.